Hey Betty, this is Jason. It's about 9 o'clock. I just left you a voicemail talking about this Ford Edge. What you're looking at there is a 2010 Ford Edge SE. It's their basic package, but this one's got some neat equipment. It's going to have the aluminum wheels, the power windows, the power locks, the keyless entry. This car's got the Sirius radio and the sync voice activated system. So all that does is it ties your cell phone to the car's electronic system, and it would allow you to maybe make phone calls hands-free, and set up your radio if you wanted to. It's that voice activated thing. You might have seen the commercials as far as that part of it goes. We got this from another dealer, so it's got about 160 miles on it. What they did that's kind of neat is they tinted those front two windows. So, on a white car, this is a white suede metallic, but on a white car, with the windows tinted, it kind of dresses it up, makes it look a little sexy. But 18-inch tires and wheels, aluminum wheels, power windows, power locks, and all that. I'm going to get over here and kind of open it up and show you what you're looking at on the inside. This is going to be a ebony or a black cloth interior. I don't know how easy you can see there with the sunlight like it is, but it's got the nicer radio. It's got the the steering wheel radio controls and a few things like that. There is 5 seat belts in this car, and then there's a pretty good amount of room back here in the back. If you wanted to lay that middle seat down, you can lay it down. There's a little mechanism on the top of it right there that pops it down, so you can have a lot of room in the car. The 5 seat belts works pretty well. If you were gonna have 4 people going to dinner, you got a ton of room. If 5 people were going to try to go somewhere, honestly, it's going to get a little crowded. But for the most part, you got a 5 seat belt rig. You got a 5 seat belt rig with tons of room in it. There's your power windows and power locks and power mirrors. Here's going to be your steering wheel radio controls. As far as this side's my cruise control. This side is my radio controls, as far as the the volume, changing the channels, and that sort of thing. It's a CD player up top with AM/FM stereo with the Sirius part of it. This is your air conditioner system. Pretty easy to do as far as the fan speed, the temperature of the air where it's coming out, and then this is the airflow knob as far as directing it to the top or bottom or whatever. Big console in the middle. This I barely can show you, but that little piece right there is your USB port, and what you do there is you could plug like a flash drive from your home computer in. You could download a lot of music onto it, and then you can play it through your sync system. You could set up those specific songs, like if I don't know, let's say if you liked AC/DC, you could have AC/DC songs on your flash drive. When you plug it in down here in your console and you're running along here, push this media button on your steering wheel controls, and you just announce play AC/DC, and it starts playing all your AC/DC songs on your flash drive. So it's kind of a neat feature. I wish Chevrolet had it. They don't have that technology yet, but one really neat thing about the Fords that I like is this keyless entry pad on the outside of the door. Really handy in that if you wanted to send somebody to the car to unlock it, get something out of it, get a pair of sunglasses or a cell phone, you could tell them your little 5-digit code to get in the car, and they could just run out there without the keys, push a couple of buttons on that driver's door, and unlock all the doors. If you're in that habit of once in a while locking the keys in it, as long as you have that 5-digit code memorized or in your billfold, you're never going to be locked out of the car. So there's some neat things about it. if you had a chance maybe to sneak around today or sometime and drive one of these cars, you're going to like it. It's a pretty long wheelbase. It's a pretty wide stance, so you're going to get a real good ride. I don't have customers complaining about wind noise or anything like that. The car's only been around for a couple years, so the look's pretty fresh, pretty new. You know, it's not like buying a Ford Explorer that's been around for 100 years. But see what you think about this. Give me a call if you get caught up and have a second, and we'll go over any of the details of the approval. But, you know, 1.9% for 72 months, it's approved, it's a done deal, and, you know, we can bring this thing to you, you know, today, tomorrow, or Monday. So, anyway, I'm going to finish this up and watch it as many times as you want, and give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks very much, Betty.